Round 2 of Premiership Women's Rugby, and a weekend packed full of action. The circus was in town as Gloucester Hartpury travelled to the capital to face Harlequins. Sale were in action for the first time this season against Saracens, while in Devon, Exeter Chiefs welcomed Leicester Tigers. But we begin with Trailfinders against Lightning, as both sides look to bounce back from opening day defeats. Commentary comes from Nick Heath.
Little pick and go, driving to the line. That change of law a couple of seasons ago, you just don't want to be caught over the line. Oh, and the referee saying the try's been scored. Abby Burton. Amori, oh now, looking to take this quickly. Laughlin, they've got numbers over the right. They were shaping to put it into the corner, but they're just going to put it through the hands, and it's going to be the try for Ellie Boatman.
Down by purple there.
They managed to do a really good job in the end. Oh, but a reach for the line and the try. Carmela Morale. It's on for Cousineau, driving for the line, oh, and over!
No hand, 7.
Need to just get the ball away from the pile of bodies enough for someone to be able to have a go. And now the run towards the line. Oh, and it's ended up looking so simple for Alicia Maud. Just going so direct at the minute, Trailfinders. And they're that close to the line again. Look at a drive over. Repelled once more. Now it's there with Meta, driving, looking for the line and finding it. White again, option inside. Laughlin happy to take it and then finds the weak shoulder. And then it's back to Grace White. White over the 22, support on the right. It's superb work from Trailfinders. Oh, what a score that is from Boatman.
We need to review.
So we're looking at a possible crop roll from Abby Burton.
Number 7.
Well, Abby Burton's going to see a red card. How Loughborough Lightning could do with a third try at this point of the match. It was a difficult one to take, but they've managed to get the ball still in their possession, and it's Hibbert Jones going for the line. Can she get the ball down? She can. Ball is there for Kira Leet. Looking to go over on the far side. The cheers are up that the ball's been grounded, and the referee is more than happy to agree.
Step. Second advantage.
Another advantage. Oh, and have they managed to place the ball?
Thumbs off.
Has Amelia Williams got that down?
Nicky, I've got the ball grounded. Just need to make sure how it's got there, okay, please. So on-field decision is try.
Referee Hamish Grant. Well, that's the key detail. His on-field decision is try.
Yep, so she's always in contact with the ball, grounds it, so it's a try.
Got real belief. Little wonder. 6 tries on the board so far. Meta striding through and scoring. Oh, hit in midfield, and that looks a little bit face-to-face or head-on-head.
For me, she's hitting up into the tackle, so we've got a red card.
And it looks like we're going to have an even match. Abby de Good. Try scored by Vicky Laughlin. And now it's a run. Kieran Bell gets the distribution away. Goldthorpe looking to try and plot a way through. Fran Goldthorpe might have found a way through. Straight over the line. Has she got the ball grounded? It would be remarkable if she has.
Nicky, I've got that held up unless you can show me something
Team are celebrating as if it's the score.
Touching the grounding call.
Okay, show it to me, please.
Just there.
ball clearly on
And
the
then the
ground,
hand goes underneath it.
Perfect, okay, so ball's clearly grounded, then the hand goes underneath afterwards.
So referee said no try to begin with, but it is the score from Fran Goldthorpe. Back to the PWR, back on the score sheet.
Go. Lift it, play on.
Oh, and the intercept. Meta just took a little too long over it. Morel unable to get the ball away from the turf. He's placed the ball back, but who can hold on to this pill? Because it's absolutely nobody at the minute. The winning run is going to come from Emma Uren. Turnover after turnover.
Got to her feet.
Couple of metres short. They reload again, looking to try and go straight over the line, and they will. Megan Barwick. Trailfinders 64, Loughborough Lightning 33.
Absolutely buzzing to put on a performance for the fans here today. We speak a lot about takes no talent, and a lot of that was just graft and effort from the girls. We're playing with 14 players for majority of the game, and yeah, we pulled it out the bag really.
Across the capital at the Stoop, the champions started their first away game more swiftly than last week's home match against the Tigers. Amy Dale's converted try gave them a 7-point lead after a matter of minutes. But Harlequins, beaten by the Chiefs last time out, responded. After an Emma Cromack penalty, Freya Orkin ensured they had a narrow advantage going into the break. The Circus returned from the interval eager to entertain and to dominate the second half. Fullback Emma Singh, continuing her early season form, scored to raise the voices of the visiting supporters. Quins had narrowed the deficit, but Gloucester Hartbury clicked up a few gears, and 2 tries in 2 minutes saw them pull away. Eleanor Perry with the first, and Charlie Woodman finishing off a well-orchestrated move for the second. And the visitors had a 13-point lead. Still, the hosts weren't giving up. A driving maul from the versatile and reliable German Maya Muller gave them a glimmer of hope, which was fuelled by Cromack's conversion. It wasn't to be, though. Singh's late penalty meant the final score was Harlequins 18, Gloucester Hartbury 27. The other London team travelled north to the Corpac Stadium, where Sale were making their season's bow. Not the opening the hosts wanted, as Saracens scored first through Akina Gondwe. And it got worse for the Sharks. May Campbell went over for the visitors' second. Saracens' third was scored in fantastic style. Sarah McKenna spotting space out wide. Her crossfield kick collected by Isla Alejandro, who dived over. They were simply lethal in attack. 5 minutes before the break, Gemma Jo Linkins clinched the bonus point score, her first try for the club. And Sarries had a commanding 26-0 lead at the end of the first half. They picked up where they left off when play was restarted. Sydney Gregson shimmying through the home defence before offloading to Poppy Cleal. She, like Gondwe and Campbell, was also on the scoresheet in the victory over Trailfinders. Leanne Infante wasn't, but she made sure to write that here. Saracens' 6th try of the evening. They were shining brightly under the floodlights. In the 54th minute, the Sharks finally bit. Sophie Hopkins gathering a bouncing ball, putting her foot on the gas and racing upfield. A superb run from the wing. But her team couldn't add to it before Sarries were on the attack again. Linkins with her second of the game. Sale were determined not to fold completely though, and when Nikita Prothero got possession, she channeled all their fire and fury to power her across the line. Just watch Prothero go. The visitors had the last word though, and it was a special moment for Daisy Fitzgerald. Her league debut, and she scored. Sale 14, Saracens 52, a big win to maintain their perfect start to the new season. Finally to the southwest of England, where Exeter Chiefs, after their narrow victory over Harlequins in round 1, took on Leicester Tigers in a very different contest. Emily Robinson scored early. And keeping it in the family, her younger sister got the second for the Chiefs. The siblings both signed from Quins in the summer, Flo finishing off a flowing move with style. At their Sandy Park home, confidence seemed high and the points were adding up. Maisie Allen's try extended their advantage. But their fourth was really meaningful. Nancy McGillivray was on the pitch for the first time in 17 months. The 21-year-old injured her knee in the 2022-23 campaign and said how tough it had been being out of action all last season. With all four converted by Liv McGovern, Exeter led 28-0 before the influential McGovern went over herself. And before the half-time whistle blew, they had 6. A show of both strength and skill. Ebony Jeffries dotting down. The hosts in a truly dominant position. The Tigers were on the road for the second consecutive week, and whereas last time out they stunned the champions to take the lead, here they were very definitely playing catch-up. It took them until the 62nd minute to score. Evie Wills going over as she had at Kingsholm. As for the Chiefs, they still weren't done. Michaela Nelson carried the ball across. No sign of taking it easy. Exeter were battling hard to boost their tally. Poppy Leach found Sinclair and the Scotland international scored. Jordan Russell got a second for the Tigers at the end. A superb run from a player who'd impressed without scoring a try in last weekend's well-contested defeat. But this time, they were roundly beaten. Exeter 52, Leicester 10. Harlequins gave Gloucester Hartpury a real battle, while there were big wins for Saracens, Trailfinders and Exeter Chiefs. Sarries top the table, one of 3 sides with 2 victories from 2 matches. Bristol Bears, in 5th, are also unbeaten. They, like Sale, have played just once, but the Sharks are yet to get a point on the board. The live game on TNT Sports next weekend is the Bears versus Saracens. Later on Saturday, Sale will hope to get off the mark away to Loughborough Lightning, while there's a top 3 clash at Kingsholm. Then on Sunday, it's Leicester against Quins. We'll be back with all the highlights.